What if you had an AI agent that was automatically listening for when companies in your territory received negative Glassdoor reviews and outbounded those companies automatically? Welcome to Outbound Plays. My name is Adara, and in each video, I walk you through one creative outbound idea and how to completely automate it from start to finish. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can program a custom AI agent that can listen for any custom signals like negative Glassdoor reviews and action on them automatically. So let's get into it. We're only going to need one tool to run this entire automation, and that's Unify. Unify is where we're going to program our AI agent that does the listening for the negative sentiment. It's going to be the prospecting agent as well as the sequencer and router. Super excited to pop open the hood and show you how leading teams would program a play like this. So the first thing we're going to see when we log onto the Unify platform is the companies that we could outbound, the ones that are currently visiting our website and performing intent activities that we could run plays on. When you think about the platform, you want to think of it in 3 steps. And if you go to the left-hand side nav bar here, the first step is the companies, people, or audiences that you can outbound to. The second step are the plays or the automations that you run. And the third are the dashboards that show you your leading indicators, your lagging indicators, what's working, what's not working. Let's go ahead and create our AI agent. To do that, we're going to click on the Agents tab here. I went ahead and created this agent for us. Does the company have negative Glassdoor sentiment? This agent is going to run on the record type of company, and then this only has one question, which is, does the company have negative employee sentiment on Glassdoor? This is going to return true or false. I ran this example on Ally Financial, and it shows you how the agent is thinking. If you want to, you can go into its reflection and read what it saw and how it thought, and you can see the result that it's returning. So now we're going to take this agent and we're going to connect it into a play. A play is a workflow automation or a series of steps that we program, and it's where we specify how we want this automation to run. A play is a workflow or the intelligence or logic behind our automation. When you create a new play, you're going to get a canvas with nodes on the left-hand side that you can drag and drop to create that custom workflow. The first node we see is the trigger. This is what's going to fire off this play. In this case, it's when a company is in my territory. The next thing we're going to do is drag and drop the AI agent that we just created to qualify the accounts in this audience. Select my agent here, and then we're going to mark a company as qualified when the agent returns true or when it has negative Glassdoor sentiment. That's it. Now this agent is qualifying companies, and you can imagine there's a bunch of qualified companies in here. Next is a prospecting block. This will prospect for our ICP at these qualified companies. We specify the number of prospects we want it to find for us at each company, and then we specify the personas we want it to prospect for. For this example, we want head of recruiting, and then we want them to be in the United States. Perfect. Now that it's prospected and found the people that we want to outbound, we want to sequence them. But before we do that, we want to drag a loop block in here to program it to go through each prospect and put them into the right sequence. Connect the sequencing block. And here is where it's so cool. We can now route our head of recruiting persona into our head of recruiting sequence. If I had multiple personas I was selling to for this example, I could route multiple personas to custom sequences, and this is going to save me a lot of time and lets me run this play at scale and hit all the different stakeholders with completely custom messaging. That's it. That's the entire play from start to finish. Now, the last thing I'm going to do before I turn this on is I'm going to allow this play to be rerun every 30 days. And so now this is hands-off, full end-to-end automation. I just have to sit back, relax, and have this AI agent fill up my calendar with meetings. I hope this was helpful and that this shows you the kinds of creative outbound plays that you can automate with AI agents. If you think about it, negative sentiment on Glassdoor is just one idea of a signal. There's all kinds of sentiment on all kinds of platforms online. So stick around and don't forget to like and subscribe so that you're here when the next AI agent video drops. Thank you so much and see you in the next video.